What we do here is go back.
What's up, my people? Welcome to another episode of Smackdown Vs Raw, hosted by your boy, the Wildcat J. Troy, and I'm back once again to give you my thoughts on both Smackdown and Raw and tell you which show won for the week. I got my notes, I got it right here on my clipboard, so if you're not ready, you better get ready because here we go. Now, Raw opens up with The Miz and the Miztourage. They want Jason Jordan, they want revenge from last week. Out comes Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was like, nah, you're not getting Jason Jordan. He's getting ready for his match later tonight with your boy Curtis Axel. But I'm gonna give you another guess. Your guess for Miz TV tonight is Brock Lesnar. So both Brock and Paul Heyman come down there, and Miz, he does the show. He's not scared of Brock Lesnar whatsoever. He pretty much tells Brock Lesnar, you're guaranteed to lose at SummerSlam. And Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar don't like that too much. So make this long segment short. Paul Heyman was like, let's role play. Miz, you're Roman Reigns. Bo Dallas, you're Samoa Joe, and Curtis Axel, you're Braun Strowman. And I'm gonna give everybody a preview of what SummerSlam is gonna look like. So Brock basically destroys the whole Miztourage. Brock looks strong. I just wish they used Brock more during Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm gonna get to that later. We go next to Seth Rollins versus Sheamus. It was a decent match. Sheamus wins with a roll-up, and Seth Rollins is not too happy about that. So he attacks Seth Rollins and Cesaro after the match. They beat the shit out of him, but everybody was like, yo, where's Dean? Where's Dean? Where's Dean? There was no Dean. So Sheamus and Cesaro basically just dominate Seth Rollins, and yeah, there was no Dean. Oh, at least we thought there was no Dean. So, we're going to the next match between Jason Jordan, who gets absolutely zero reaction when he makes his entrance, versus a jobber. His name was John Pierre something. But the crowd was more for this jobber guy. There was let's go jobber chants. Nobody was behind Jason Jordan. They was booing the shit out of him during this match. And Jason Jordan, he gets the win over the jobber, and nobody really gave a fuck. Jason Jordan right now is looking like The Rock 2.0. The Rock early in his Rocky Maivia days, he was just like Jason Jordan, smiling, baby face, and the crowd hated him. He didn't get nowhere until they turned him heel, and The Rock became The Rock. Jason Jordan, they're gonna have to pull his trigger on his heel turn right now to make this storyline with Kurt Angle more effective, because it's falling flat right now. So Bayley comes out. She basically runs down the whole shoulder injury. She wants to basically give another Bayley-type promo, Bayley-esque promo. Crowd wasn't behind it, just like Jason Jordan. She's getting booed, and it's not looking good right now for Bayley. The plain Jane, the whole smiley, I can't be bad, I'm a good person, I want to shake everybody's hand. The whole plain Jane babyface shit is not working. The main roster has totally destroyed the Bayley character. She is getting booed, and I feel bad for her because I love Bayley, but I don't like who she became on the main roster. She had a little bit more spice, a little hint of spice on NXT. She was way more confident, and ever since she came onto the main roster, it hasn't looked good for Bayley. Just like Jason Jordan, she is getting booed. The whole plain Jane, I'm a good guy, all this shit is not working. Bayley needs a spicier character when she comes back after this injury. Hopefully the time away from everybody will help her think of something, but she needs to think of something pronto, fast. So we then go on to a match between Sasha, Foxy, and Emma. Number one contenders match, triple threat. I was pulling for both Emma and Sasha, so I was torn. But predictable, Sasha Banks wins. She makes Emma tap out. I really wish they made Foxy tap out, not make Emma look weak, because we need to give Emma a chance. Hashtag give Emma a chance. For real. Because Emma really needs a push. When they do the shake-up, she needs to go to SmackDown. But getting to this match, Sasha Banks, she wins and she moves on next week. She takes on another person. I will get to that later. We go on to Enzo and Big Cass. And basically, I'm not even going to talk about the promo. Enzo and Cass versus the Good Brothers. This match was, I wasn't into this shit at all. Big Cass comes out. He calls a distraction for Big Show. Gallows and Anderson both team up on Enzo and get the 1, 2, 3. They leave. Big Cass comes out. He does fuck up Enzo and Big Show for like a second. Enzo rolls outside the ring. He's running around and he gets KO'd by Big Show. He runs into Big Show. This storyline sucks ass. They shouldn't have broke up Enzo and Cass. I'm completely done with this whole Enzo and Cass and Big Show shit. It makes zero sense. It's not entertaining no more. Get them the hell away from each other. I am done with this shit. And I don't know what they said Enzo's going down to back down to NXT. Okay, move him down to shake up. But after this whole match at SummerSlam between Enzo and Big Show, with Enzo suspended above the ring in a shark cage, after this shit is over with, I don't want to see them near each other anytime soon. I'm done with this storyline. We go on to Finn Balor. He's cutting a promo on Bray Wyatt. Bray's about kicking Bray's teeth down his neck, even though Bray's teeth are still intact. But yeah. So Bray teleports in the ring. They go after each other. They're fighting each other. And then next thing you know, Bray teleports outside the ring. The screen, everything goes black. Comes back on. Bray Wyatt's on the Titantron now, so he does his little magic powers and he's talking this Bray Wyatt shit. Nothing really special happened here, but I just hope to see the Demon come SummerSlam time. They made the match official tonight on Raw, but I just hope we see the Demon come SummerSlam time. What's next? Oh, Cesaro versus Dean. It was a decent match. It was slow in the beginning, but it definitely picked up towards the end. Way better than the Seth and Sheamus match early in the night. Dean gets a roll-up win on Cesaro, and Cesaro and Sheamus start beating Dean. They're beating down Dean. Next thing you know, Seth Rollins comes down. He makes the save. He beat both Sheamus and Cesaro's ass. They get the hell up out of there. So Dean is like, okay, maybe I can trust this guy. I can trust him again. So everybody's going crazy. They just thinking the Shield is going to get back together. They doing the yes stuff. Even I was excited. And I wanted them to come back together, man. I was just like, yeah, we finally gonna get it tonight. They're gonna get it tonight. Dean puts his fist out. And just like how Dean did Seth a couple weeks ago, Seth rolls out the ring and he leaves. He's like, fuck this shit, man. I'm out of here. No. So this whole when they win the titles at SummerSlam, because that's gonna happen, they're gonna finally do their bump and that's it. The mini Shield is back together. Tozawa and Daivari. Tozawa wins. Mickie James versus Dana Brooke versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax basically destroyed both Mickie James and Dana Brooke. And I wish Mickie James was more. I wish she was better used in this match, man. I want to see Mickie James more involved in better storylines because she can still go. She's a veteran, but she can still fucking go like she's Sasha and Charlotte. She can still go like the young people. She can still go. She can still go, man. I'm telling you, Mickie James needs to be fighting for that title soon. This is Sasha's time. But they need to stop using her as a fucking jobber because Mickie James can still go, man. They should have left her on SmackDown, honestly. Honestly, Mickie James should have stayed on SmackDown because she would have been used better. She definitely would have been used better. But, yeah, so Nia Jax wins. She pins Dana Boobs. And, yeah, so we have Sasha versus Nia Jax next week. Number 1 contenders match in Sasha's hometown. So this match can go either way. No, this man loves to make people have them lose in their hometown. Sasha is not looking too good right now going into Boston next week. Her versus Nia Jax. This match honestly can go any way. I'm pulling for Sasha, but I'm thinking Vince McMahon is gonna have Nia versus Bliss at SummerSlam because of Total Divas, which is total bullshit. But I just hope Sasha pull through because this is Sasha's time. Her and Alexa Bliss has real beef, and you know they will definitely put a kick-ass match on at SummerSlam, man. Way better than their, what was the last pay-per-view? Was it Great Balls? Way better than their Great Balls match. So we just hope we get Sasha and Bliss at SummerSlam and Sasha walks out of Brooklyn as champion. Then we have the main event, which was Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. These two never disappoint when it comes to a match between a one-on-one match. Never disappoint. They never had a bad match with each other. They definitely did their thing. A lot of hard-hitting Superman punches and fucking Braun Strowman just beating the shit out of Roman Reigns. Like, this was fucking awesome. One of my favorite parts was when Braun Strowman literally picked up a chair. Roman Reigns, I think he was going for a spear or something on Braun outside the ring. Braun literally picked up one of those computer chairs and chucked it at Roman Reigns' head, yo. I got the clip right here, yo. Check it out.
To rep it, to believe in it, to know. Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God! Braun Strowman just launched the chair and
Yo, that shit was crazy, right? That shit was crazy, right? So the match didn't stop there, of course. So they started brawling around the WWE universe, not the crowd, the WWE universe, and they end up on the stage. They going back and forth. They going into the stage, I don't know the Titantron shit. It's not the actual Titantron, but the thing, the whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They go through that. They fight each other, and then Braun Strowman, he goes down to the end of the ramp, and then Roman Reigns, he was like, he uses that whole ramp to build up a whole bunch of speed and spears the shit out of Braun Strowman, yo. I got that clip. I want y'all to check that out. Roll the footage.
And Roman Reigns back to his feet again. Oh! A spear by Reigns.
That was crazy, right? That was crazy. But the match, of course, did not stop there. Well, actually, sort of did. Came to the end because Samoa Joe helped Braun Strowman win. And both men was on the floor after that spear. Roman Reigns gets up on his feet. Samoa Joe appears from the WWE Universe and chokes out Roman Reigns, but the referee stops the count for whatever reason, which was weird because he should have continued to count because technically Roman Reigns was still on his feet regardless if Samoa Joe interfered in the match. Roman Reigns was on his feet. I'm a Braun Strowman guy. And I'm glad he won, but the way he won was very iffy. It's debatable, but it was a great match. I love to see these two fight each other. I definitely want to see them fight for the Universal Championship later, next year. Not now, but next year. Pick this rivalry back up. Them fight for the Universal Championship. Definitely be kick-ass. I want to see them in a fucking Hell in a Cell match. How epic would that be, yo? But Monday Night Raw ends with Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe standing tall. But Braun Strowman gets the win over Roman Reigns. And that's about it for Monday Night Raw. It was a okay show. Yeah, it was pretty decent. Okay show. Guess thumbs up for Monday Night Raw. In the middle. So SmackDown Live opens up with big match John Cena, and he's basically putting over Nakamura. He was just saying how like he was overconfident last week. Basically, I'm just paraphrasing what he was saying. He was overconfident, but Nakamura beat him fair and square without no fluky shenanigans or whatever. Nakamura beats him fair and square. Out comes Baron Corbin, and him and John Cena goes back and forth. John Cena calls him a dumpster fire because a skinny fat dumpster fire. He looks at some guy's sign that had Baron Corbin is a dumpster fire, and that got over with everybody. Like, if I was the guy that made that sign, I would feel like $1 million because John Cena got that guy over tonight, yo. That joint was crazy. John Cena got that guy over. That guy went home feeling like $1 million. He was able to sleep like a baby tonight. But Danny Bryan comes out. He's over as hell with everybody in Toronto, and he makes a match between John Cena and Baron Corbin at SummerSlam. I'm guessing this will be John Cena's last match on SmackDown for right now, and then he's gonna switch over to the Raw side. So that's about it. I'm not really looking forward to that match because we've seen that match before, and I feel like John Cena should be in a better, more high-stakes match. But yeah, we have them Thug Usos versus Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. Solid match with Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. I'm noticing that WWE is starting to put these two together in more tag teams. I'm guessing they're going to make them a tag team because they got to replace American Alpha. Remember, American Alpha broke up. We haven't seen the Hype Bros in a while. Breezango's doing their fashion foul stuff. We need more tag teams. So they put Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. I do believe Ty Dillinger, he's Canadian. That's why that's why he was over tonight. Two Canadian boys together. And but anyway, the match was good. Ty Dillinger was over as hell. The 10 champs was going crazy. Everybody was loving that shit. But them Thug Usos pulled out the victory. It was a great match. I enjoyed it. They go to cut a promo after the match, and then the New Day comes out. Big E, he comes on the stage, and then Xavier Woods and Kofi attack Jimmy and Jay from the back, and basically get the upper hand on the Usos, and the New Day looks strong. I'm just praying that when SummerSlam comes, that them Thug Usos get the belt back, okay? Because them Thug Usos need them back. I'm sorry. Them Thug Usos need the belt back, man. I need some water right now. We go into the Fashion Files, which was okay, still confusing. I think they're starting to do a little too much with the Fashion Files. I'm starting to get disengaged from it. They're still good, still funny somewhat, but I'm starting to get a little disengaged from these Fashion Files. They're doing a little too much. But Fandango, he finally turns up. He said he's been abducted by aliens, and they found out the person who ripped up the horse, the little toy horse, was Arn Anderson. But they still have to find out who attacked Fandango and who trashed their office. So I guess we still have to find out. We go to a match between Lana versus Charlotte. This was a squash match. I call this an extended squash match because Charlotte just toyed with Lana the whole time, and then Lana slapped Charlotte. Charlotte was like, fuck that. Big boots her, knocks her out, 1, 2, 3. But I have a feeling what they're going to do with Charlotte at SummerSlam. She's not on the card. She should be on the main card, but her and Becky's going to be on the pre-show. I have a feeling it's going to be Tamina and Lana versus Charlotte and Becky on the pre-show at SummerSlam, and this is a damn shame. This is a damn shame. Charlotte and Becky should be on the main card somehow, but this match just screams kickoff to me. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I love my girl Becky. She definitely should be. Her and Charlotte both should be involved more on the actual main card. But they gotta get that kickoff show rolling. So they didn't make that. They didn't confirm that, but I have a feeling that that's gonna happen. So we move on to Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles in the ring, and Kevin Owens is basically talking about. He's not worried that Shane McMahon is going to screw him over. He then talks about the Montreal Screwjob though, and that goes over with the crowd. They're chanting "You screwed Brett," at Shane. You screwed Shane. No, you screwed Brett at Montreal 100 years ago. But Kevin Owens, he then tries to who was he talking? He was talking to AJ Styles. Basically was saying like, Shane McMahon just might screw you over. Because Shane McMahon has a history of screwing people over. He brings up the clip on when AJ attacked Shane earlier this year in the parking lot. And then he brings up footage with Mick Foley and Stone Cold at their match. I do believe it was Survivor Series. And Shane McMahon was going for the count 1, 2, and he stopped at the 3. So this makes Shane looks like he's going to screw over AJ, but Shane ensures that he's going to call the match down the middle, and I do believe Shane is going to do that. He's going to count the 1, 2, 3 at SummerSlam, and that 1, 2, 3 is going to be AJ retaining the championship, and this is going to lead between the match with KO and Shane McMahon later down the line. We move on. Oh, no. Never mind. One more thing. They get into a little scuffle. KO hits AJ. AJ goes for the Pele kick. He missed KO, but he smacks Shane. And KO walks out the ring laughing. And yeah, that's about it. That was the end of that segment. We go on to Trin, a.k.a. Naomi, versus Carmella. they have a okay match, and Ellsworth returns. Naomi goes to the top turnbuckle, and Ellsworth he comes back from his suspension. He pushes Naomi off. Carmella gets the super kick off, and Carmella wins. She was smart. She would have cashed in there. Oh, it was Carmella. I would have cashed in. But Ellsworth is back. Whoop-de-damn-do. Going to Nakamura sit down with Renee Young. He's basically talking about the match between John Cena, but he goes on to say how he's going to defeat Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam, and the Nakamura dynasty will start. I do believe Nakamura will win at SummerSlam, and probably Baron Corbin will cash in, and then that will ruin that moment. Then Nakamura will get that championship back, and then he's going to hold it until AJ Styles possibly wins the Royal Rumble or wins some type of number one contenders match. And then there'll be AJ versus Shinsuke at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. How fucking epic and badass do that sound? Iron Man match. How epic does that sound? Make it happen, WWE. Make it happen. I already got your main event for WrestleMania right there. WrestleMania main event right there. AJ Styles, Nakamura, WWE Championship, Iron Man match. But first off, Nakamura has to win at SummerSlam for that to happen, or win the championship after that, for that to happen. Going to the main event, which was Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal. This was a decent match. Honestly, it was okay. Nothing really too special. Randy Orton wins with the RKO out of nowhere, like they like to say all the time. And this is confusing as fuck, because they should have just went with the obvious, the predictable, and have Rusev come out there and screw Randy Orton over. There was no with Bollywood boys. I know the Singh brothers. There's no Singh brothers, so the only way to keep Jinder Mahal looking strong was to have Rusev come out there and distract Randy Orton. But no, they just want to go with the clean win and have Randy Orton beat Jinder for whatever reason, because we do not want to see them fight for the championship anymore. After their last title match, they shouldn't have fought tonight. But I don't know what WWE was thinking. That was some bad booking right there. And then they want to have Rusev attack Randy Orton as soon as the show's going off. I know exactly what WWE's doing. They pulled the whole attack thing last week and put that on the WWE Network. So this was all to get people to carry over into 205 Live. Because when Rusev attacked Randy Orton, I was like, okay, I'm not going to miss this shit. I'm just going to put it on the WWE Network and see what's going on. But as soon as I turned on the WWE Network, 205 Live came on. So they're doing this so they can get more people to watch 205 Live. If you wanted people to watch the network at 10 o'clock after SmackDown went off, you wouldn't even took off Talking Smack, which was the absolute dumbest shit to do, to take off Talking Smack as a weekly show, but you want to keep 205 Live on. You want to keep fucking 205 Live. Well, I'm going off topic here, but that's the reason why they pulled the two attacks right before the show goes off. They pull that shit just to have people go over to the network and watch 205 Live. Think about that shit, man. But if I gotta think about what show won for the week, this is hard. This is hard. Nothing really. Did anything happen on SmackDown like that really progressed a storyline? No, nothing really went further. And Raw, I guess there was a little bit more progression on Raw, so fuck it. Raw wins. Raw beats SmackDown. And that main event with Braun Strowman and Roman definitely added some points in determining Raw winning for this week. So that's about it for Smackdown vs. Raw. If you like this review, hit it with a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, show a brother some motherfucking love. Man! And follow me on my social media. That'll be posted as soon as I walk away from this camera and it fades to black. And to all my peoples that watch this video for this long, I hope you take it easy, my people. We are out of here. Boom!